Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're heading into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon.
Right.
Our mission is to explore how French colonial ambition really physically reshaped this city into, well, a European-style metropolis.
And how those same buildings now tell a totally different story, one of Vietnamese resilience.
It's fascinating. You mentioned before we started this tabula rasa idea, a clean slate.
Exactly. After 1859, the French essentially decided to wipe away what they call the battle-scarred ramshackle town.
Wow, just erase it.
Pretty much. They wanted to rebuild completely from scratch. It was about projecting power, cultural dominance. It was even formalized in a decree, April 11th, 1861.
That's bold. I mean, just leveling a place. What was the strategic thinking beyond just showing off power?
Well, Saigon's location on the river was definitely key, prime spot, but it's also deeply tied into this French civilizing mission idea.
Ah, the civilizing mission, right.
Yeah, this colonial ideology, where they framed it as uplifting the local population through French culture and technology. Problematic framing, obviously, but it drove the transformation. Saigon became their showcase.
And you can really see that ambition in the buildings they put up. Let's talk about Notre Dame Cathedral. Neo-Romanesque revival. Very grand.
Very grand. But here's the kicker, the really telling detail. All the materials were imported.
Wait, all of them? Like every brick?
Every brick, the stained glass, even the 6 massive bells, shipped exclusively from France.
Why? That seems incredibly difficult and expensive.
It absolutely was. But it wasn't just about practicality. It was a statement, a declaration of French industrial might, and frankly, cultural superiority. They wanted to show that only French materials were good enough.
And the foundation, I read something about that.
Oh yeah, get this built to bear 10 times the actual weight of the cathedral.
10 times? Why on earth?
Permanence. It was a message hammered into the very ground. We are here to stay. It's quite something.
Incredible. Okay, what about the central post office? That's another famous one. Very distinct look.
It is kind of a unique blend. Asian European design elements, Gothic, Renaissance influences, that bright yellow facade, the green shutters, visually striding.
And inside, I remember maps.
Exactly. Huge, detailed maps showing the telegraph lines connecting French territories. And outside, names of French inventors, Descartes, Morse. It wasn't just a post office. It was a monument to French communication, French ingenuity. Modern infrastructure is French expertise.
So individual buildings are making statements, but the whole city plan changed too, right? Influenced by Haussmann in Paris.
Definitely. Those Haussmannian principles, wide boulevards, clear street grids, monumental government buildings at key points, they were generously applied, as one source puts it. Order, light, air, and control.
Right. Easier to manage, easier to police, I imagine.
Precisely. And it transformed areas like Nomahan Boulevard.
That used to be a canal.
A polluted one, apparently. They turned it into this grand tree-lined promenade, originally Charner Boulevard. It was a very visible symbol of French progress, turning perceived chaos into European order, a showpiece.
And right at the end of that promenade sits the city hall, the Hôtel de Ville.
The grand centerpiece.
Oh.
Beaux-Arts style, super ornate facade, lots of sculptures.
Propaganda in stone.
You could definitely say that. You've got Marianne, the symbol of French liberty, alongside figures representing commerce, strength. It's all designed to legitimize French rule, associating it with these grand ideals.
Were there any concessions to the local climate? Or was it purely French style imposed?
There were some adaptations, yeah. Things like thick walls, high ceilings, big windows, verandas, practical ways to deal with the tropical heat. Sort of an adaptive imposition, you could call it. The style was French, but they made it work, mostly.
Okay, so fast forward. The French are gone. How does Vietnam reclaim these structures, these symbols of colonial power?
It's a fascinating process. Take the post office again. Still works as a post office, but it's also a massive tourist hub now.
And inside?
Inside, very prominently displayed, is a large portrait of Ho Chi Minh.
Ah, okay.
Right there. Inside this icon of French colonial architecture. It's a powerful visual juxtaposition, acknowledging the history, but firmly stating Vietnamese independence.
And the city hall, it's not called the Hôtel de Ville anymore.
No, it's now the Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee building. That renaming itself is huge.
Yeah.
From a colonial admin center to the seat of local Vietnamese government.
A symbol of self-governance.
Exactly. These buildings are what historians sometimes call dissonant heritage. They embody a difficult past, a history of oppression, but they're also undeniably part of Vietnam's national story now.
So they preserve them, but re-narrate them.
Meticulously. They're maintained, but their meaning is actively reshaped. They stand as symbols of resilience, of how the nation navigated that colonial past and forged its own identity.
It really shows how the meaning of architecture isn't fixed, is it? It evolves. It's not just who built it, but how people live with it, reinterpret it, and make it their own.
Absolutely. It's a continuous conversation between the past and the present.
Which kind of leaves you, the listener, with a thought. What about the buildings in your city? What stories are embedded in their walls?
Yeah, look around. What tales of power or resistance or transformation might be hidden in plain sight where you live? It's worth considering.